What's cracking, everybody? YouTube world, online world. It's your boy Corey, aka Valedictorian, and this is Head of Class Sessions, man. This is inspired by real life events. This certain segment here. I'm not gonna say any names, but it has been inspired by real people, real events. Okay. And it's kind of, it's the location, the place where it's happened is in the realm of music business. Okay, not just music, but the business of music. Now, there's so many different things that go into music business apart from recording. So I'm an independent artist. So there's things where, if you want to do promotion, getting things ready for shows, merch, music videos, different like that. So we're just gonna talk about it, man. This is Head of Class Sessions, and like I said, this is kind of untitled, but it could be to where I would title it "How to Conduct Real Business in the Music Business." All right. So I believe that it's very tough for independent artists to get their footing in. It's pretty difficult to go from zero to building a platform for yourself, building a system for yourself as an artist to where you can be productive and get to the point of monetization, because that's where we all want to get to, and actually putting the lanes in, getting things in place where you can monetize from it. I'm just going to say this, man. I believe that I've encountered way more situations as an independent artist where business is kind of trash, man. You know what I'm saying? The way that business is being conducted, I should say. The way that certain people conduct business is kind of trash, man. So this is the one fallacy I'm gonna talk about, and then actually I'm gonna have probably three. So the first thing is, I'm just gonna call merchants. Okay, this is a whole umbrella. So this could include promoters, this could include producers, this could include videographers, this could include all the different people who could be involved with music, and they conduct business, whether they give a service for something, or that kind of deal. I believe the first fallacy, the first mistake, the first thing that people mess up with in this music business is you get too eager for the service. You get too eager to get to the end result. And let me explain. So let's say artist A is looking for a music video to be shot, right? There's a process where he goes through and gets pricing with videographer A, videographer B, videographer C. Okay? He's getting the pricing. He wants to know how much for the service of shooting his music video. All right? Now, let's say artist A speaks with videographer A, asks about the pricing, how much everything would be, da-da-da-da. Videographer A gives him the pricing, right? So, at the end of that, that's just it. Pricing quotes. Just getting pricing. Now, the fallacy is if videographer A would be like, well, okay, this is a contract. This is set in stone now. It's set in stone. I gave him the pricing, so he's got to work with me. No, that's not how it works. And a lot of independent contractors in music, they make this mistake a lot. They jump the gun. They get too eager to do the service where they already assume that the artist is wanting to just do work with them when all they did was get pricing. That's the first jack up, okay? The second mistake that happens in the music business, right? Let's say artist A has paid, so we already passed the pricing stage. We're going into the artist getting the service needed, and he's paid the merchant, he's paid the videographer the money. Okay? The second mistake that happens in the music business is where the person who does the goods and services does not deliver the product on time. This is a huge mistake that happens. And it kind of affects, the reputation of a lot of these, bosses out here. You want to be a boss so bad, or you want to come off like you're a boss, but yet you can't even deliver your services on time to what you decided. Goofballs, man. I'm sorry to call names. It is what it is. You're a goofball. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? If I was a person who shot videos, or if I was a person who made beats, or if I was a person who is a music promoter, event promoter, venue promoter, if I say, hey, artist A, I am going to deliver such and such product on such and such time, and if that time comes and I have not delivered the product, it would be in a professional way to let that artist know, hey man, some things came up, or I haven't gotten to it like I wanted to, You got to own that. You got to take accountability for your lack of professionalism. That's a second mistake that happens in the music industry. Like, again, I'm saying these are all inspired by true events. These were all done by real people. I'm not going to shout. I'm not going to call you out, because I'm not going to give you the justice of that. I'm not going to give you no clout. You know what I'm saying? But this happened. So lastly, the third thing that happens with the music business, mistakes that happen, is you got, I'm gonna try how to word this. You got cats that are living beyond their means. You know what I'm saying? You're just doing things beyond your means. All right. And when I say that you're living beyond your means, is if you know that you are an independent artist that usually operates in a certain budget to do certain things, to get projects done. If you know that you are a, $300 a month budgeted artist, right? And you've done this over and over and over again, to where you know that there is no way that you could do like $1,000 a month. If you know this, then why would you continue to spend outside of your means to get music done, to get projects done? And then you continuously do it. So what that does is, you have cats that are just wanting to live, live with the Jones. Like they just want to come off as they're ballers. They want to come off as though, oh yeah, it's nothing, I can do this. But yeah, so basically you're spending your rent money. You're spending your money to survive, just to impress mugs. Well, that's not your means. You're trying to operate above your means as an independent artist. And that's a huge one, man. It's huge. You're going to do all this stuff just to impress? No, the way that you impress is you grind out and you make the best product possible, and you do it to where you can operate at the most efficient way as possible within your budget. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you got a lot of these cats just because they want to keep up with the trends, man. They want to keep up and have the ice and have the different cars and everything. If that's not you, don't do it. It's almost like, putting on too big of clothes or too little of clothes. You're not going to be comfortable, man. Put on the right fit. So, but yeah, man, I think a lot of things happen, and I've noticed that more times than not, it's a pattern, especially with goofy dudes. Like I said, I'm not going to say your name, but yeah, you're goofy as hell, man. I keep thinking about all the different things, yeah. Especially just the way that men, especially with men doing business, if you're truly a man, if you have issues with the other side, if you have issues with the other person, you should definitely say it to them. Do it in a way where it's not violent, where it's not you talking about them. But sometimes you gotta talk about them, because what it's a whole thing. And I think that a lot of people don't understand this, or they refuse to understand it, because they've lived their life so long as a goofy. You know what I'm saying? And that is what it is. I stand on business for real. I don't even, try to do people wrong. Excuse me. I knew the sneeze was coming. Bless me. I don't try to do people wrong. I don't try to undercut or anything. I try to be as transparent as possible. And I have a track record that when the rubber meets the road, when it's time for me to deliver, if it's a said thing that's out, I'm going to deliver. And I'm going to deliver on time. I'm going to deliver to the best of my ability. A lot of people aren't built like that. Like I said, a lot of people jump the gun, with their services, like just assuming somebody wants to do business. So then it's almost like they're trying to debo artists or debo the person to work with them. No, that don't work. Or they living beyond their means of their budget. You know what I'm saying? Trying to impress. Or they just, thinking that they can just operate how they want to, man. It's all being unprofessional. So if you're an independent artist out there, always remember that being professional, try to be as professional as possible, it goes a long, long way. And you either take it or leave it, hate it or love it. So much love to the peoples. Everybody out there, it's your boy, Corey, aka Valedictorian. This is Head of Class Sessions. Love, one.